What's up? We're at London Cruise Terminal at Tilbury, and this is the very port where the Windrush generation arrived in the UK for the very first time. 65 years ago, they answered the call from the mother country to help rebuild Britain after World War II. Little did they know that 65 years later and generations on, they would still be here, having made a huge impact on British society.
The contribution has been right across the board. You go into every hospital, especially in London and the home countries, and you found the West Indian nurses taking care of patients and enjoying it and loving it. You look at the culture now, you look at the way people dress, the way people move, everything has, we've had an influence on this society. And I just feel that it is something that should be written about, and the youngsters, the children and grandchildren should be proud of.
Well, at the time, we were young men, and it was all right. Pay, I think, £28. And then land at Tilbury. And then we went to the deep shelter in Clapham, where we stayed there for a while.
So Peter, I understand you were part of the crew on the Empire Windrush. From where you're standing, what is that contribution that people from the Caribbean have made to British culture?
Well, I think it is the Caribbeans that have been, they were the pioneers, and I think anybody else that comes to this country owe a great deal of gratitude, because they were the ones that took the brunt of the first rubbish that was going on, but eventually they got over it with dignity. And of course now they're integrated perfectly.
What do you think we should be doing in terms of getting the Windrush recognised further?
I think we have to really understand what it is and who we are and where we come from. You know, we're too easily led to delete our history, and we wouldn't be here without that. And to recognise it, other cultures don't miss those things, and we can't afford to miss it. So to try to bring it back all the time to remind us, you know what, my family came over on the Windrush. We came in the 60s. We were here, and we have done some wonderful, amazing things, and that should be celebrated. We shouldn't just think, oh, it was just them. Without them, no us.
There's nothing. There's nothing.
65 years since the first Windrush generation arrived right here. 65 years of influence and contribution. 65 years of Black Britain. Today we celebrate 65 years. Windrush, we salute you.